Shanghai hosted the 2015 World Extreme Games over the weekend, and one of America's top skateboarders spent some time having fun with children at the city's only indoor skateboard park. And Zhang Ningben tells us more in this edition of Expat Extra.
Andy McDonald won the World Championship in the halfpipe a few years ago. He was in town for the Extreme Games this weekend, his 9th trip to Shanghai. He gave some tips to kids in Linhang district yesterday afternoon and was happy to see so many local and expat kids are skateboarding now.
It's not a very disciplined sport like coaches and people telling you you must do it this way. It's much more about self-expression and almost like an art form in that way. It can be whatever you want it to be.
When my older brother started to skateboard, I'd like to follow him because it's very fun and I can try many different styles.
Over 100 children between 5 and 10 years old take part in the sport at the indoor skateboard park twice a week. Until 5 years ago, there were almost no local young children skateboarding in Shanghai. But since the park opened last year, 60% of the children are Chinese. The founder of the park is planning to build other facilities.
We have to have one, of course, in Hongqiao, in Yangpu, in Pudong, maybe in Songjiang. Just wherever people live, wherever kids are, we need to have a location that's about 20 minutes away. You need a mix of locations. You need indoor and outdoor. You need managed locations like we have, where we have coaches and with very, very close supervision because we're dealing with young children. We want to make sure that they're safe. And then you need outdoor spaces where the older kids can go and have a less structured environment.
There are a few other places in Shanghai where people can enjoy skateboarding, but children and parents hope there are more spaces available near their homes and schools.
But I really like here for the reason that it's private, and so there's not always that many people. I live in a downtown area, so there's not a lot of room for big places like skate parks. In a downtown area, which is urban, there's lots of shops and stuff. There's not that kind of room for that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places. There's a place along the riverside where there's a climbing wall and a walkway, and there's a skate park there. There's another big one called SMP that he's been to a few times. I think the good part is it's a lot of kids here, so it's a good, safe environment for them to learn how to skateboard.
The place in our residential community is not wide. There is no up and down walkways for skateboarding, and it's not safe in the community with many cars, pedestrians, and bicycles. People are also not used to seeing kids skateboarding. They think it's in their way, so I'm relieved to bring the kids here.
But the owner of the park has concerns about the high cost of building such a facility in downtown areas. He spent several million yuan on his current location, including maintenance, hiring coaches, and utility bills. But Eberlin wants to add climbing walls and enlarge the park.
And the skills that you need to win in skateboarding are the same skill set that you need to win in gymnastics and diving. China always wins gold medals in those events. I'm hoping that when skateboarding gets into the Olympics, that skateboarders from Shanghai will be getting a gold medal.
And the American master hopes the annual X Games promote the sport more in China. McDonald also hopes there will be more stores available in Shanghai offering equipment for extreme sports events like skateboarding. Zhang Ningben, Shanghai Live.